Chief! Easy. You've been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your suit's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generators. Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks. Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now. What's that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us. Chief, be careful! Because some areas might have lost pressure.
Right.
Chief, watch out! I realized the ship had deteriorated so badly.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful. That's the last of them. Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against. The good news is these Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military. It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage ship. Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us!
We need to get off this ship.
We've got bigger problems. We've got a cruiser on an intercept course. Head for the elevator banks.
Are any of the ship-to-ship defenses online?
Only the Hyperion missiles, but we'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
These Covenants seem more fanatical than the ones we fought before. far to the missile?
We're just about there. The auxiliary launch station should be to your left, out of the airlocks. You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana,
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station. I'm sorry. Did I miss orbiting a Forerunner planet at some point?
one thing at a time.
Chief, you need to find the missile controls. There's the launch station. Launch initiated. Great! The blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared. Get down there. You did it! Get back!
Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
So, now can we worry about the giant metal planet? It's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Where are the closest escape pods?
Aft vehicle bay. I'm tagging the closest airlock. Go!
Just keep me pointed at that vehicle bay.
We're almost there!
Hull integrity at 5%.
Chief! Hold on! We're caught in the gravity well.
Can you track the escape pods?
Negative! Look out! Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty. Why?
We still need a ride home.
Chief, check your ammo. You might want to go easy until we can locate some more. Given all this debris, chances are you'll find something the Covenant won't want shot at them. I'm picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position. Warthogs, and still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out. Chief? About my condition? I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, it is possible that getting home could help me find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions. But that means getting back to Halsey soon. Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. Stronger this time.
Do you think there's something to it?
I'm curious more than anything. Its behavior is odd. Hostiles! To hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
We could always ask nicely.
Asking's not my strong suit.
That elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look. I'll run a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy. There's that phantom signal again.
I heard something that time. Sentinels.
I wondered when they'd show up. There, Chief. A console in the back. It's a localized site cartographer. Okay. In service of Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
Requiem? At least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in. Huh.
What happened?
I don't know. It locked up. I'm detecting power fluctuations in several locations. I'll put them up for you. Hopefully we can find some way to get this cartographer back online.
What's it doing?
It's all right. This energy is actually a ferroelectric data field. Your shields are just cycling in response to the chamber's charge.
Will this bring the cartographer back online?
Partially. This type of processing system usually works in parallel. We'll have to locate its twin.
Is that the same signal?
We've got an issue with relay Ursa Minor 883. Can you find us a clearer patch?
What were those things?
Some sort of advanced defense AIs. Related to the Sentinels, I'm guessing, but it's hard to say without a closer look. Come on, let's figure out where that transit system dumped us.
This is the first pylon?
Negative. This is as close as I could get us. Hope you don't mind hoofing it a little. Contacts! And they're back! Coming down the wall!
Those weren't the same things we saw in the terminus.
Look out! Well, he's just a ray of sunshine, isn't he? From that peek under the hood, I'd say these constructs must be mimetic in nature.
More of them.
Similar phasing activity at the edge of our sensors. We're about to get busy. I've discovered something interesting about our new friends. When the big ones explode, that momentary flash we're seeing is actually a data purge.
Can you tap into it?
So far, I've pulled multiple strings referring to the big ones as Promethean Knights. Beyond that, though, things get a bit dense. The relay interference is increasing. We must be getting close to the pylon.
What's that distortion?
That's me. Something about moving through those portals is increasing the load on my system.
Are you gonna be all right?
Held off rampancy this long, haven't I? That's the target, but it looks like the entrance. Let's figure out how to take it down. Great, that's all the cores. Head for the top of the pylon.
Did he say forward unto dawn?
They must have intercepted our distress beacon.
The beacon was pulled into Requiem with us. If they try to follow it,
They'll get caught in the gravity well. I'll keep trying to warn them. You just get that beam down. That's the beam control. It's working. The signal from the relay is starting to clear up.
Fleet-Tom Actual. Detected a UNSC beacon coming from somewhere inside the planet.
they haven't hit the gravity well yet.
There's still too much interference to warn them. We've got to disable that other beam before they're pulled in like we were. wondering why Infinity hadn't encountered the Covenant yet.
What are they doing here?
They're heading to the second pylon as well.
That can't be a coincidence.
Sounds like the Prometheans don't want the Covenant here either. The BattleNet's already lighting up with reports of resistance all around the pylon. Drop pods. The relay's signal is breaking up again. We're almost to the beam. They found the opening! We better get up to that relay and fast. Power core down. Shield's weak, but still online. Take out the other two power cores and we can access the pylon. Second power core offline. Good job, Chief. That'll do it. Shield should be down. Get up to that beam.
UNSC Infinity Survivor forward under Robb. Reading a faint IFF tag near the planetary core. Do you read?
Planet's core? They know we're here. Infinity, this is UNSC AI Cortana. Do not approach Forerunner planet. Repeat, do not approach...
UNSC asset. Forward unto dawn. We read you, but you're breaking up. Help. Increase speed by 0.7. Get us in there.
Negative, Infinity. Do not enter the planet.
If you can hear us, keep transmitting.
No! Chief, you've got to get that beam down now! Cortana to Infinity. Do you copy? Come in, Infinity! The interference is gone, but your suit's transmitter's not strong enough.
Move us up to the relay satellite.
Already done. Go! Once we're on the satellite, there's bound to be a central control point.
The Covenant are moving towards the relay too.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would they care about a broadcast relay?
I'll handle them. You just find us that containment. How soon till Infinity hits the gravity well?
A minute or two max. The Covenant are making a push for something on the far side of the satellite.
Infinity, this...
Chief, please! We've gotta go! That Didact, he manipulated Infinity's signal to get us to release him. Get up!
What's happening?
Moving the satellite into destabilize the core. The Didact's leaving. We've gotta find a portal out of here before the whole network collapses. Grab one of those ghosts. Hang on. I'm going to channel energy from your shields to overdrive the ghosts.
They must not have received his distress call. Lasky?
One of them's an officer. Check his IFF tag. Hold up! What was that he dropped on the ground over there? We've got another IFF on the far side of this thicket. I've got another IFF tag, but as far as I can tell, we're moving into a choke point. This may end up as a dead end. That's the friend or foe tag, but where's whoever it belongs to? Multiple IDs! Chief, they're friendlies! A topographical scan of the area shows a break in the foliage north of here. Should be big enough to bring in a dropship for evac.
We're getting reports of friendlies pinned down near your position. Can you assist?
Commander, this is Cortana. We're on our way. Find some cover. Got trapped trying to get through these doors. Look for an interface. These doors open into a cave system with a space large enough for an LZ. Hold them off long enough for me to open the doors.
Cortana, how close are we?
Do your job and I'll do mine, okay?
passageway's unlocked! Come and get me! I'm sorry about back there. That hatch of security was more difficult than I expected.
It's all right.
It's not all right. Nothing about it is all right. Knight! Wait, what's he doing?
Covenant?
They're working with the Prometheans? I'm shocked how quickly the Didact has unified these Covenant. Cortana to Lasky. LZ is secured.
Roger that, Cortana. I'll give you the coordinates.
Mayday! Mayday! Code red! Hostile elements attempting to gain entrance to the Infinity Bridge. They're outside the hatch! Doors breached! Doors breached! All units return to Infinity immediately. That's an order.
Chief, I'm redirecting the Spartan Force to Rally Point Alpha Sierra Foxtrot. Until we catch up, you have tactical command of the forward assault force. Rendezvous with those men and take back that ship.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Chief. Lasky out.
This is Pelican 595. We have the Chief on board and are outbound for Rally Point Alpha Sierra Foxtrot.
Weapons free, Chief. Let him have it!
117, Lasky. We're touching down just north of your position. Proceed to starboard hangar 2-19 and we'll link up with you there.
Commander, the hangar bay doors are sealed tight.
Roger, Cortana. We'll find a way inside and free up one of the mooring platforms. XO out. Secure the bay and I'll release the launch pad into the ship.
Master Chief, this is Captain Del Rio. Lasky just radioed. You picked a hell of a time to rejoin us.
Sir, what's our status?
That satellite took down the ship's defenses and is extracting data from the ship's mainframes as we speak.
Can we break the connection?
Main point of contact's on the ship's upper hull. The fastest route is through the maintenance causeway. There's a Manus docked inside the door. Take it. You'll need the extra firepower.
Causeway is jammed. Let's do something about it. That might be how they're blocking the Infinity's defenses.
Exactly what we were thinking. Neutralize them so we can get our guns back online and show that satellite we're more than just a big paperweight.
We're on it, Commander. Cortana out. I see the jammers. 3 of them. Shoot them down. First jammer disabled. That's 2.
Jammers neutralized. Didact's not letting go without a fight.
Position yellow. Stand down. Section heads report in, begin damage assessment.
Chief, Spartan Sarah Palmer in Infinity CIC. Commander Lasky's waiting for you on the Mammoth.
On our way.
Well, someone's overcompensating.
Papa Foxtrot 766 to Spartan Palmer. We're finally in the air. Gypsy Company, this is Captain Del Rio. The board is green. Let's shut down that gravity well so we can go home. Good hunting. Infinity out.
Okay, Gypsy, time to work for it. Let's shake some dirt.
Lose some altitude. You're inside the kill box.
Almost got target lock. Just a little more.
Pelican, fall back.
Get to the crash site and retrieve that target designator, Gypsy. You've got no chance of clearing those guns without it.
All teams, we've got Covenant squads digging in on the ridgeline. Weapons free, people!
There's Gypsy 7's Pelican out in the muck. Anyone still alive?
We're here! We're alive! We've got the target designator!
I'll get to them and retrieve the designator.
Eyes up, Gypsy! Dropships on approach!
Target those phantoms for the railgun to shoot down. Target acquired. Railgun reloaded.
Target suppressed. Nicely done, Chief. Lasky to Infinity. First contact cleared, but no joy on additional targets. Gypsy moving on to secondary battle position, but requesting evac for casualties.
I'm on it, Commander. Palmer out.
Gypsy Company, this stream's bad news. We could bridge it with the Mammoth. Cross through the center to the other side.
I'm seeing 3 power sources. Shut them down so the mammoth can move through. Good. 2 more. Wraith! Two for 2. Finish him off. Shield disabled. Mammoth, the path is clear.
Mammoth holding position. Whenever you're ready to proceed, Chief. Gypsy Company moving out. Shot's good. All units. Shot's good. All units. Unidentified colored vehicle incoming. Mammoth's hit. Forward traction offline. Primary power controls offline.
Mammoth won't last long out in the open like that. We'll have to find a way to keep the Covenant off them.
Okay, folks. Terrain's too rough around these tributaries. Assault force, back on the Mammoth. Anyone not on board is getting left behind.
Reinforcements! Come off.
They don't care about you! They replaced you!
Blast it!
It's okay.
How? How is this okay? How is putting you at risk because I can't hold it together okay? Do you even understand what rampancy is? Really? You don't just shut down. Our cognitive processes begin dividing exponentially according to our total knowledge base. We literally think ourselves to death.
You know I won't let that happen.
And if it happens anyway.
117, Lasky.
Go, Commander.
We got significant blockage up ahead. Think this is about it for the Mammoth.
The command post for the particle cannons is through that trench.
Sir, I can move faster alone.
We'll see you back on Infinity, Commander. Heads up! Cortana to Infinity. We're entering the Forerunner structure. Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity. This elevator should take us directly to the coordinates Infinity provided. Almost like those Sentinels wanted us to get the particle cannons offline.
This could be a trap.
You say that like there's a second possibility? We've reached the coordinates. This looks like the place. Particle cannon network must use these arrays for targeting and guidance.
It's an automated system, so it won't technically allow me to redirect the cannons to fire on one another. Technically. Cortana to Infinity. The guns should be offline. How's it look from up there? Infinity!
Cortana?
Something's in here.
Cortana! Cortana!
Chief, up here!
How do we get out of here?
Elevator, back of the chamber. Chief, what happened? Your bio readings are all over the map.
It's a long story, but I know what the Didact's after.
I know that part. The librarian filled me in when she snatched me from the system. But what I don't know is what she did to you.
Sierra 117 to Infinity. What's our status?
We're taking a beating up here!
Does Infinity have a shot on the gravity well?
We'll never be able to get a target locked with all the air traffic we're seeing!
Captain, what if we can spot the...
Sierra 117 to Infinity. What's our status?
We're taking a beating up here!
Does Infinity have a shot on the gravity well?
Negative! We'll never be able to get a target locked with all the air traffic we're seeing!
Captain, what if we can spot the target for you with the laser designator?
Do it! TechCom, find the chief coordinates for somewhere with line of sight. I'm reading Sierra 117 on sensor. Everyone, form up on the chief!
Looks like we're blocked. Chief, head down and find a way to destroy that shield. Infinity, we're at the gravity well.
Then paint that damn target so we can get out of here.
You heard him, Chief. Line up the shot.
Target locked!
Shield's weakening. Keep it up. The Didact used this composer to create the Prometheans from ancient humans. If he wants to finish the job, he'll have to find it first. Our best bet to stop him is keep him firmly on Requiem. Let's hope Lasky didn't skimp on that Pelican. Initiating pre-flight diagnostics. Forward autocannon, check. Lateral rail turrets, check. Main thrusters, check. Auxiliary boosters, check. All right. Keying engine. It may be a while before we find another ride home. You know that, right?
It'll be okay.
Contact. Didact dead ahead.
How do we get inside those shields?
Marking 2 of the larger facilities on your HUD. They're acting as traffic control for resources moving to and from the satellite. If we disrupt their communications, I can forge an override code and convince it to lower those defenses. Tapping into this fire's central net. They're mine. Now to imprison them?
What are you doing?
I can't resist his Prometheus! Like thunderbolts he imprisoned me!
Chief?
His ship's online.
Chief,
They're leaving.
I'm sorry, I don't know what...
Track those liches. We can go across them to get to the Didact ship.
Wait, across them?
Yes.
There are several liches moving in formation towards the Didac ship. We're only going to have one shot at this. Okay? Go! I'm sorry, I just can't stop them. It's like 1,000 of me arguing all at once.
Dr. Tilson, are you there?
Oh, thank God. When your signal cut off,
Doctor, listen to me. You have to issue the order to evacuate the
We've
station.
been trying. The Covenant, they've already taken over the landing bays.
Send me your coordinates. I'll see what I can do about clearing an evac route on my way to you.
Don't leave us.
That's it! Raise the barricade! Dr. Tilson, Base 7 is secure and we're moving toward your position now.
Really? That's incredible! Thank you.
How many of you are there?
Didac doesn't know where the composer is! Just that it's on the station! Hunters!
Spartan, are you all right? It sounds like the end of the world out there.
Cortana, door controls?
Tilson's inside the door over there.
Doctor, what was that?
The Covenant.
You were the Mantis expert. I know
The Covenant shot down the first evac shuttle.
Launch commander said he
The
was sending
station should be
someone down
equipped
here
with
to
outer
use
turrets.
weapons on these things.
If we can reactivate them, I can program the station's defenses to provide cover for the evacuation.
Okay, I'll send you the coordinates.
Shouldn't misplace his things. That's the main defense console. My intervention is the prerequisite for success.
Why should we save them?
It sent me into the defense grid.
Dr. Tilson, are you there?
I'm here. Any luck?
Cortana's bringing the defense grid online now.
Okay, that's it.
I hear it. We'll broadcast the final evac orders.
The nuke?
We're rigging it now. Meet us back on the upper platform and we'll help you get it to the artifact.
Hold me, Chief. Chief, if we pull this off and act...
I won't say anything.
From it!
They found the composer.
Stop them, Chief! You can't handle them! Tell him it's here!
Dr. Tilson, the composer's location's compromised. You've got to get that nuke down here.
It's not ready yet.
Ready or not, I need it now.
They're throwing everything they've got at us to get the composer!
Dr. Tilson, where's the warhead? Dr. Tilson.
Head back to the elevator platform. I'll keep trying to raise her. The Havoc mines will be in one of the cargo bays. Start us up. Building outside the atrium!
What's he doing? Cortana, see if you can raise Tilson. Get me a status on the rest of the station.
I can't believe you did that.
Cortana, I need that info. Look, don't think about the Didact. Don't think about the composer. Only focus on finding me Tilson.
Tilson. Sandra Kay. Female, 51 years of age. Doctor of Archaeology, Pegasi Institute. Got her! Biosignature stable on 350 level. B deck.
Thank you, Cortana.
Broadsword's hull integrity is stable. We'll be safe as long as we stay below the Didact shields.
Where's the composer?
Close. I should be able to guide us to it.
You have not been composed. Such inoculation should not have been possible.
Locking onto his transmission. He's at the composer. We can take them both out at once. Radiation fluctuating. We're coming out of slip space.
Current velocity. Hostile will achieve Earth orbit in approximately 4 minutes.
Roger. Battle Group Dakota, close on the Forerunner vessel.
Infinity must have warned them.
Sierra 117 to UNSC Infinity. Captain Del Rio, do you read?
Chief, it's Lasky. Is that you?
Affirmative, sir. Where's the captain?
Fleetcom didn't take too kindly to his abandoning you on Requiem. I'm afraid I'll have to do.
Cherenkov radiation fluctuating. We're coming out of slip space.
At current velocity, hostile will achieve Earth orbit in approximately 4 minutes.
Roger. Battle Group Dakota, close on the Forerunner vessel.
Infinity must have warned them.
Sierra 117 to UNSC Infinity. Captain Del Rio, do you read?
Chief, it's Lasky. Is that you?
Affirmative, sir. Where's the captain?
Fleetcom didn't take too kindly to his abandoning you on Requiem. I'm afraid I'll have to do.
Didact's got the composer. We're in a broadsword carrying a Havoc-grade payload. On approach to deliver it.
Let's see if we can grease the wheels for you. All ships, prepare to engage.
Commander, direct all your ships to the composer.
Copy that, Chief.
Orbital Defense Command, this is FleetCom. Hostile inbound. Proceed to condition red. This is Earth Orbital Defense. MAC defense is ineffective against enemy vessel. It's still approaching. Infinity to FleetCom. Battle group has reached Didac's ship. Captain Lasky, you are clear to engage.
There it is! No, wait!
Infinity, the Didact just closed off our entries to the composer.
We can try punching a hole in that hull plating, but Infinity won't be able to get a clear shot with all that flak.
We'll take care of the guns.
Whatever you're doing's working. Clear up the approach, and Infinity can drop in to punch a hole for you.
2 cannons neutralized! 2 to go! Only 1 gun left.
Copy, Cortana. Weapons. Repair firing solution. We promised to get the Chief inside that ship, and I'm not about to let that man down.
Chief, I know I'm supposed to know what to do, but
We'll have to deploy the warhead manually. How and where?
I always know what to do. I always know what to do! Just give me a second.
Keep scanning for the composer. We'll figure it out on the way.
Weakness does not stop you. Perhaps force can at least delay you.
I recommend entering the door to your left. I won't leave you, I promise.
Take care of you.
Still good for something, I guess. I detected an energy signature ahead. I think it's a transit system like on Requiem. Find a way to access it. I'll try to route us to the composer. Put me in the system.
Is this the secret you've kept from me? This evolved answer.
Didact knows I'm in the system. Hurry, go! Portal!
I sense your malfunctioning companion, and yet shields me.
Simultaneously! Opening another portal. Sorry, I can't control what my processes are doing. The stronger threats keep reprioritizing themselves over me.
What about the Didact?
I can't hide much longer. I'll try to move you to the composer again. it! Our side of the room!
Where are you?
The Didex blocking the composer from me!
Reinforcements! Hold them off while I locate the composer! Control the local defense line.
Locked him out of the system, but I don't know for how long. The composer is on the side of the portal.
How do we get over there?
Can barely. End of the ramp. If we time it right, our momentum should carry us through the low gravity. Chief, once that warhead is primed, the window for getting out of here is going to be pretty slim.
I know.
And so you come at last.
Activity! Significant slip space event building under the composer.
He's powering it up.
The Didex shielded himself inside the composer. The nuke won't do us any good unless we can disable that barrier. Find me a terminal. I've got to do something you're not going to like.
What did you just do?
I ejected my rampant personality spikes. If I do that at each of those beams, the copies can overwhelm the composer's shield. Get ready!
To get the nuke in there fast!
And yet, still you fail.
Cortana!